with all those fans. Like, remember when on stream, like they'd be calling the feds to his yard,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
Bomb Squad or something
Yes,
like that.
bro.
To his
I feel like that was a
bro.
trend in America because they did it to everyone, bro. Like
Yes.
it got done to Aiden, got
Yeah,
done to
bomb,
Speed.
bomb. I'm calling them bombs. That's also another thing. Like their level of parasocialism in the America is crazy
It's
because these lot will
crazy,
think, nah, like you, I love you, like you are actually my favorite person, and this person has never met them in their life. Like that's also another thing. Like even just being in social media and like the type of character I present, like I come across parasocialism a lot. Like girls saying they genuinely love me, and it's like it's always it's hard to differentiate the girls that are talking to me because they want to get to know me, like Erums, or get to know MMB. Do you get it? Because MMB is this person on a pedestal that I would never amount to. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's hard to determine whether it's genuine or it's like you're just talking to me because you like my character, you like how I present myself on social media. I think that's what makes me very cautious.
See, the thing is with being on socials, I think a lot of us get is like when they see us on TikTok, Twitter, Insta, whatever. When they see us post on our content, they automatically assume we're extroverts. Because we're happy to be out in the world talking. But reality is, a lot of people are introverts in real life, bro.
Exactly,
Because you're talking about Shy Riz.
Yeah.
There's other man that will be in parties or functions, and it's like, yeah, I'm online, but in real life, I'm just my own guy. Like, I just wanna be to myself,
exactly,
It's a common
bro.
misconception. All the
Exactly,
time,
bro. And I think that misconception is exaggerated, especially in the social world.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of social media people that even I fall into the trap of assuming they were this extroverted, crazy person that's just like the life of the party, but in real life they're actually very much chill. And it's like there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but I feel like a part of me was even almost disappointed at the fact that they weren't the same. Not knowing that, of course, you're not the same. You only post what you want people to see, bro. I could do a backflip now. Guys will think I'm a backflipper, bro. I even almost died doing that. They don't even know, bro. They don't even know, like.
I feel like it's a little bit draining when people just don't get it. I think I was at an AP maybe like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And someone was like, "Oh, why are you not talking?" I was like, "Bro, I just
chilling,
I'm
man.
Go, bro. Like, I'm just chilling." It's like, I don't get it. It's just, I don't know.
Being the entertainer, people.
Yeah.
Bro, the moment you don't want to entertain, they think there's something wrong. Something deep, or they think, damn, you going through something. What's going on?
Yeah.
So sometimes you just want to chill.
Innit? Sometimes no time to switch off. Like,
but yeah, no, like back to the UK scene now. Like, who would you say is like? Wait, to be fair, did you answer like how you find the scene so far though?
Oh yeah, overall in the scene, I've been shown nothing but love. Like a lot of the people I've interacted with, I never in a million years ever thought I'd interact with, and it's like very much similar to you, man. It's like just they're so genuine in the way they talk to man, and obviously I reciprocate that and I give it just the same. But it's like it's gorgeous to see, man, because it's like, bro, at the end of the day, we're all just trying to make it out, and just seeing us as a collective actively pushing towards like our own individual goals, it's inspiring. Like every day I come out, even as I come out, I'm gonna come out here. I'm gonna be inspired to a certain degree, and be like, yeah, man. Like it's calmed some of my nerves as well previously of like, or some questions I always ask myself, like just even being in spaces like this, it gives me some level of reassurance. So I love it, man. It has its negatives, naturally as well. Like once there's one trend, everyone must copy and paste, copy and paste. So we can there's the negatives that could be said, but overall, bro, I think we're decent, man, and we're getting better every day. Like you even just being in a scenario doing the media you've consumed, you would have never expected to see in like the previous years and stuff like that. Like all these amount of podcasts, bro, you would have never thought podcast was the thing. It's secondary school, like guys, podcast gonna be the wave. Podcast, huh?
Bro.
That's for your
that's how it was
still
though.
around sometimes.
That's how it was though. Like we definitely, do you know what it is? Like I don't want to say we were ahead of the curve in it, but like we knew from the jump.
I think you can say that.
Well, I will say that.
Yeah, say it, bro. Own it.
Do you know what I mean? But
2020, no one's really like.
Oh yeah.
That's
I think that's when it even started first get attention, bro. But before it even developed into anything,
bro. That's when we first started from back then. Do you know what I mean? So it's like
that's crazy.
Podcasts weren't a thing.
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
crazy.
Like, all these like, let's say like to be fair, shits and gigs were there, but they weren't anywhere like what they are. Like the only podcast we knew like from like that were like above like whatever were like Free Shots and 90s Baby.
90s Baby,
Chucky,
and obviously the Receipts as well. But like that was it. We didn't.
Yeah,
know
it was like one very tight knit group. 90s Baby. Like when I think about it, 90s Baby was the only one I could recall confidently, and Chucky.
Those are the only people like you could see in social media that were a podcast. Like in the UK as well.
They were known
but
for
now
that,
it's blown up to this massive thing. I was like, right, like we kind of knew this, bro. And it's like, obviously, because we were like one of the first, like around our age range now, we knew it was coming where like a lot of people are gonna start it.
Yeah.
But we also knew a lot of people start and drop it off.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So like,
that's what differentiates you, man.
Yeah, 100%. I don't want to, you get me, toot my horn too much, but I told you so, innit? Yeah, I told you so.
Not only, bro. There's one thing about being arrogant.
A lot of podcasts started. A lot of and this is not even a shade thing. Like, I just knew this would happen because it's not easy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Especially with what you do as well. Like, I think about it, I'm like, bro, like, how did you even think to say this? Bro? Like, do you think of the content before? Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not easy to do. Do you know what I mean? So
mad. It makes me feel good when I see podcasts start and stop, you know. And that sounds mad, but it's like now you can see it's not easy.
Yeah,
like, we don't just turn up every day or every year for how many years just chatting shit, bro. Like, we're committed to this kind of thing. So yeah. But one question I wanted to ask about TikTok was that, like, do you see yourself just continually doing TikTok, or do you see yourself diversifying into like Twitch or like presenting on TV or? No,
that's beautiful. Like that? Yeah, I think for a very long time I used to just do TikTok for the fun of it, and a majority of myself still does. But definitely, like, especially now that I'm seeing like the development of an actual audience, like people that look forward to seeing my videos, as opposed to like me just getting like hitting the algorithm right and things like that. I definitely want to venture out, get into streaming, get into every sort of facet where it's like these same skills I'm presenting are gonna be needed, if that makes sense. Even like, as you mentioned previously, like presenting, I would love to like host a show or like just interact with other creatives and pick their brain. I'm very much I'll pick the best part of you and take it for myself, like, and just make it better. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, I love interacting with new, fresh people all the time, because it's just like, it's just another opportunity to learn. It's another opportunity to like just experience things in the tiniest differences, in terms like just experience the same things but with just such the tiniest little differences and niches that my whole perception gets changed entirely. And that's just the beauty of it. I really feel like man.
It feels productive when like you feel like you've taken something away from, even if it's like one line or one sentence or whatever it is,
and just managed to develop something entirely different out of it. That's the beauty of it, bro. I do not think I'm original at all. Not at all, but I don't think anything I'm doing is clear cut. Yeah, this is mine. Yeah, this is me. Even basically, like, people associating that word with me, like I'm like, damn, okay, guys, fairs. But I don't feel like I was the first person that ever said basically. Someone definitely said it before me. It's just that I kept saying it enough where like it reminds me of you. 100%. But like, even just that, like, taking it for my own, that's something that I appreciate, man. Or people associating me with that. It's like, damn, this is beautiful.
No, I hear it. I was thinking about something earlier you said, and it's like, you said what you do isn't special, it's just kind of simple. Yeah. And I hear it kind of thing, because you're not taking it too seriously. You're just being yourself kind of thing, just chat whatever you're chatting. Yeah. And it made me think, because there's a thin line between it being simple and, what was I going to say? It being simple and downplaying what you're doing as if anyone can do it. Yeah. Because when people ask for advice, it's like, you might tell them, oh yeah, you can do this, da, 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 da. But the reality of it is like, not everyone can do it, kind of thing. Because we have the same thing. Well, I have the same thing when people ask for advice, and I'm like, yeah, all you got to do is, I don't know, find two people you got chemistry with and just... reality. But it's not true though. Not like, it's not for everyone. Like we said, there's podcasts dropping out. Man that start TikTok don't always carry on doing it, or diversify into something else. But yeah, I just feel like there's beauty in it not being simple, but it being simple at the same time.
Yeah, man, that's real rap, man. I mean? That's real spit. That's real spit, man. Fair play. Fair play, bro. That's real. Are you mad?
I think we should leave it for them. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, man. It was an absolute pleasure being here, man. And man, love this podcast.
Was you nervous?
Initially, like when I was even just outside waiting for you, that's why I messaged saying, what number is it? Because I wanted to get in first and breathe. Like, bro, as soon as we sat down, I was like, it's just random, innit?
It's a skill, bro. You just gotta make sure you're feeling cool. So then, it's calm.
Bro, 100%. Like, all it takes is just a reminder in my head, hey, take a breath. I'm like, bro. Worst case scenario, what, you man don't like me? Yeah, fuck you. We wouldn't invite anybody that we feel like we wouldn't be able to talk. Naturally.
It's never been a thing where it's like, oh yeah, you just got followers, let's have you on.
It's deeper than that. That's dead. It's deeper.
You actually have to be someone that we can chat with. Do you know what I mean?
Man.